Hey guys, it's Kiara and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, welcome, and how are you? And yes, you did read the title right. We are doing a review and we're reviewing Arteza's 72 fine liner set. And if you didn't know, Arteza is an art brand / company that makes good art supplies for an affordable price, which it's up my alley. That is, yes, I'm all about that. They do have other sets such as a 24 and a 48 set. They come in this metal protective case, which I really like because you can store all you can keep the fine liners in there if you don't have room like I do. But we are looking at the 72 set. So once you open it, you get 3 trays of fine liners. So the first one are going to be your simple colors. Second tray is more of your, I say like, like your earth tone, mid-tone colors. And then the last tray are going to be the pastel colors, which I love how this is set up. It's just like being in a candy store when you're just like, oh, look at all these gorgeous colors. Like, I was really excited, super excited. Okay, so they do have triangular shaped barrels, which makes it great for not rolling off the table, and it feels really good in the hands. And it has a 0.4 millimeter tip, which is also good. I normally go smaller, but it was good enough for me. So now we're on to the swatching, and it didn't have any sort of odor when I was using them. Like, I didn't smell anything. And now that I think about it, as I was swatching, there weren't any like smudging as well. They were just really great. Really great. Some caps were harder to get off than others. I don't know if that was just my set that I got, but some caps I was really struggling hard to get those off. And yeah, I mean, it's not like a huge issue, but just once. Okay, so for the next few shots, I wanted to show you the cap to the actual ink. Now, some matched and some appeared to be, like the ink will be darker than the actual caps. Like for the pastels, they were some are really, really dark compared to the ink, but for the most part, the color on the cap wasn't too far off from the ink, but some are just like, this is amazing. Like, no. Okay, so here I was testing the fine liners with my markers that I use, since I mostly use markers. You know, your girl's trying to dabble in watercolor. It's hard, but I'm trying. But I did grab my pro markers and some Copics, and I grabbed a dark color and a light color. I just do that because sometimes it'll be fine with like a dark color, but like once I use a lighter color, it'll actually like smudge or something. So I was like, let me just try both. So I just tried a light color and a dark color on it. And as you can see, it was not moving at all, which I was really happy. It was just like, yes. Because I personally like to ink first before I color, because my coloring skills it's not that great. So I prefer to line first and mess with like different line weights and everything. But it passed the alcohol marker test. Okay, so next I wanted to try these fine liners with, let's say if you were to use watercolors. Now, it is a water-based fine liner, which I feel like means if any water that gets on it, like it's gonna fade. Like the ink is just gonna go away. Like, that's it. So I did have this small watercolor pad, and I had an aqua brush and just wiped water on it to see if it'll budge, which it actually did. So if you are going to use watercolors and you have these fine liners, it'll be best to ink after you finish the piece and it's dried and everything instead of before. But yeah, just that point. Okay, so now for the actual drawing. I was going to redraw a drawing I did in 2014. So you're looking at her now. Just Fetus Kiara, you're amazing, just amazing. So I was having a really hard time with this sketch. I actually don't even like it, so I'm gonna think about redoing it again because I was having all sorts of dilemmas with this, with this small, simple piece, which I really love the sketch. It's just the coloring, and I like the line work. It's just when I went to color it, I just was not feeling it anymore. Now it is time for the inking, which I'm going to have to say that these Fineliners were really smooth to work with. They did not tug at the paper. Again, you know how some Fineliners, like, you know what tug I'm talking about, but it did not tug at the paper. It was just so smooth across. Like, I was amazed about that. Like, it was so smooth across. Just thank you. But also, when I did go back over some lines to make them darker, to try to add different line weight, even with some ink right there, it didn't smudge, it did not move. I didn't have smudges anywhere on my drawing. It was just really nice. Like, I'm definitely going to be using more of these, and it's 72 colors, so I know for a fact I'm going to find a color that I need. And also, just to let you guys know, if you do really small details, like super small details, the tip might be a little too big to do like super tiny details. I mean, if you just have the hands like that, you can do super tiny details, go for it. But like, as I think I was filling in, I don't exactly remember what I was filling in, but I was like, oh snap, I made that way too big than I really need to. But just be careful of that. I'm pretty sure you can go super. If you want to get your hands on this set, I will have the link to Arteza's website down in the description below, and this set goes for $22.99, which, in my opinion, for 72 liners, is not that bad at all. I hope you all enjoyed my first review on my channel. I would like to thank Arteza for sending this to me. It was fun messing with so many colored liners. Definitely going to be getting back into colored liners once my coloring gets better. I mean, I really didn't like the art that much, but I'm still learning. If you would like to grab yourself a set, I will have the links in the description box for you. Also, I have a coupon code in the description box as well for 15% off. So, you know, get on it, use it. I mean, if you want, but use it. And that coupon is going to be good until August the 28th of 2018. So I do hope you all enjoyed. It was really fun making this and hectic at the same time.
but I will definitely be seeing you in my next video. So bye!